Brother! 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 Victor! Victor!
My flow is insane. I be in my mode, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'ma just explain them words.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't even never heard. Oh.
Just wait, we're coming out tonight. Just wait, if you can't run no hide. Just wait, we're coming out tonight. Just wait, and you never come out alive. Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait.
Hi, my own
We're gonna burglarize your home. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're gonna burglarize your home.
Yep.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna burglarize your home.
Hi, my own ear.
Yeah, 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 yeah. We're gonna burglarize your home.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Just wait, and won't believe your eyes. Just wait, and the creepy crawl inside. Just wait, yeah, you won't believe your eyes. Just wait, when they say I wish in time. Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Just wait, we're gonna burglarize your home.
Thank you.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna burglarize your home. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're gonna burglarize your home. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're gonna burglarize your home. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Brother! Brother! Victor! Victor!
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Hear that tambourine in there? We mentioned Jet Kill Radio on last week's show. We had Andrew on, the lovely Andrew. The lovely Jasmine as well.
Yeah.
Thank you to our previous guests. There's a little Jet Kill for old time's sake. Check out what we're playing today, Brian. It's Fez. I'm going to get right into the show today. I've been wanting to, use my Switch more.
Oh.
And I should introduce my guests. Some people viewing the Poorly Played stream for the first time might be just tuning in. Brian, let them know what's up.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to PPS.
Didn't mean to jump right in.
Oh, dude, I'm excited.
I should do a little checking in. How are you?
I had this game on Vita.
How are you? Oh,
I'm
was this
good.
a Vita? Well, they
I think this is a crossplay game.
probably benefited well from the motion controls. I saw our fellow friend, artist Jason Cryer out there
Oh yeah,
tweeting about, yo, this thing is on Switch now. I love this game. It's one of his favorite games, he said.
good ass game.
Shout out to Phil Fish, Dr. Butthugger. You're right in the chat. We, I think, like, referenced or did something or met the guy through certain Mega 64 happenings, I remember.
Oh, did he
But,
make the game?
I believe so, because I'm recognizing that name now. And I know it was kind of like one guy's vision.
He was. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. He's the indie dude.
Indie dreaming, baby. It's all about the indies. But glad to see that it's making it to current consoles and everything.
Yeah.
And excited to play it, and shouts out.
Yeah, this looks cool.
So you had this on Vita, huh?
I think so. I think it came as a PS Plus game, as a crossplay thing.
Okay.
I
I kind of
think-
just started at like 1.6, you know.
Yeah.
I've played for 2 minutes.
Yeah. You just started it.
But I'll start again.
Okay.
Because it's, 2 minutes in. I don't remember. I was kind of half falling asleep in bed. I was like, all right.
Dude, that was
I
me
need
playing.
to use my Switch more.
That was me playing Resident Evil 8 last week.
Really?
On Saturday, I played my first round of golf. Not round, but first game of golf with my friends.
Okay.
And apparently, when you go golfing, oh, that's so cool. Do you recognize the portrait?
It's it's The Legend of Zelda.
Right? Like,
2 Legend of...
no, it's the first one.
It's the first one. You're
It's
right.
it's the opening. It's the opening screen from Zelda. I forgot they had shit like that in there.
I did not notice that the first time I walked around this room.
Yeah.
Can't really do anything but leave.
Well, anyway, that wasn't the point. But I just noticed that, and it's glaring to me.
That's cool.
But yeah, so anyhow, I discovered that the main reason people play golf is to drink.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
all
know
the
that.
guys I worked with over the years, all my bosses and a lot of my coworkers, all golfed and all just talked about smoking cigars and drinking and,
Yeah, like
there's girls that serve the alcohol and they'll come right out to the hole
yeah,
from the clubhouse
Yeah.
with a golf cart, full of liquor after they've taken your orders,
yeah. Depending on apparently what course you're at. I went to the one over there.
Oh.
Over by
Well, you got to find out one way or another.
what's it called? The Mission Trails one. It's a nice little one. Back by in East County.
Yeah.
So
I've
it wasn't super fancy.
heard of that. Yeah.
But yeah. So I tried to play Resident Evil 8 that
After
night.
that, you've been in
Yeah.
the sun all day. You've been drinking.
So I think I did some stuff, but I can't tell you what I did in the game. So
that was me last night.
I'm still like very early on, and I know a lot of people still haven't gotten a chance to play a lot of it.
Yeah, I'm still, taking my precious time with it. I'm trying to play a little each night. I'm only playing after dark. That's just what I do with new Resident Evil games. Like, I don't want to play them unless it's dark out.
Yeah.
But last night for me was like, okay, it's dark out. I'm going to sit down for about 10 minutes, and I'm drowsy. And
Yeah.
what did I can't keep my eyes open? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Okay, yeah, let me put this back in rest mode. Last night was the first night since... I didn't really start it till Saturday night.
Really?
But last night was the first night I was too tired to play.
Okay. Yeah, I picked it up the night it came out. I played it a bunch. I played it a little bit. I guess that would be Friday morning, and then yeah, I didn't really get to touch it again until I was way too drunk to play it. To be quite honest, like
That
I
was
mean,
last
we had a
night. So you have-
36 pack of beers.
Oh, man.
And then yeah, I've just been working every night. I've seen a lot of it with Frank playing it, but I also try to play like with blinders.
Yeah.
In some ways, like it's out of context, but it's not since I'm not
See,
in
that
control.
would be hard for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oop. Honestly, I just don't want to. I know Frank's really eager to play it on stream, and it just sucks when somebody's excited to play something.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
wanna hold them
definitely.
back. So, it's cool. And then honestly, I remember the main thing about Resident Evil games are there's so much more to them than just your first run through.
Not where I'm considered.
Oh yeah, dude, I can't wait to keep playing that game after I beat it.
I am always like, one and done, because I'll take 14 hours with this,
Yeah.
and I'll search every nook and cranny. You know what I mean? Like, I get every fucking piece of ammo. I'm killing every enemy. I'm like rich.
Oh,
I'm still early on. I'm without spoiling anything. Like, we talked about, like, you kind of start in the village.
Yeah.
Then you make your way to Castle Demetresque.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got out of there.
Yeah.
And you're still in there, you said?
Yeah, I'm still in there. I'm collecting some things. I think I'm a few things away from being done with it, but yeah, it's definitely cool. So for me, like, this game initially, even in the demo, reminded me of Resident Evil 4.
Oh, totally.
And not just in like, you know, the key ways, like, or the most apparent ways, but in the key ways. So with that, I could tell that, like, oh, these weapons are probably things I'm gonna have New Game Plus for. You know, like, my favorite thing about Resident Evil 4
sure, yeah.
wasn't the first playthrough. It was playthrough 6 when I had infinite this, infinite that, infinite everything, which was what happened to me when I played Resident Evil 3 Remake. Dude, I've replayed that game 6 times.
That.
It's
Wow,
so
6.
much. Yeah, dude. Like, I can jump. We could put it on now, and I could probably do 1 PPS and beat it. Like,
Dude, I didn't realize the first time I played, this is text.
oh, it
From
is.
The Cosmic Cube as a alien language. These are text bubbles that I never picked up on.
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably be able to zip into it again. I kind of want to zip into 7 again after beating this.
Yeah.
And do them like back to back. I don't know. That's pretty ambitious of me. I'm still playing Yakuza. I really like the game. I do see those similarities to 4, and I think it's a good thing.
Yeah,
I think they tried to do it, and I think they accomplished it. Even the kind of single person showing up in a village-like setting where you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
It's like,
on a
this-
rescue mission.
This feels, but then in a way that I really love, the whole Castle Demetresque layout
Yeah,
is very reticent for me of the Spencer Estate mansion from the first game. And the remake. It's like, here's your main hall with a left wing and a right wing, 2 floors of that.
Yeah.
Then you have a courtyard across from which is, like, in the original Resident Evil, it's the guardhouse. But in this, it's like Lady D's, like, private quarters. Or in that kind of like two-story tower off the courtyard. It just mimicked that, and that's like only this portion of the game. You got this feel for original Resident Evil architecture, at least. Strictly speaking, on like being in this decrepit castle in ruins. It's like the mansion with holes and secret passageways. And fuck it, I love being in a castle.
Oh, you literally get a Fez in this game.
Oh yeah, dude.
I thought that was just the name of the kid.
Your name is Gomez.
Oh.
The name of the show today is Moroccan. What did I name it?
Moroccan Tarboosh.
Tarboosh. Yeah, which translates to Fez.
Yeah,
that's another name.
That's what we call it in Lebanon.
Yeah.
It's a traditional hat we wear in Lebanon too. It's a Tarboosh.
Tarboosh.
We have like 4 of them in my house, one for each one of us.
Are they all red?
Different colors of it. Some of them are more ornate than others too. Like you'll put like, you know, like gold leaf or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's the same sort of thing we do now. It's just that's what they did 400 years ago when they wore that shit.
Boom. And then they were probably discovering cosmic cubes that gave them the
Yeah.
fourth dimension. Oh my god.
That's what I remember
Game
about this
breaking.
game. This game was like I've been playing what's that game called? God damn it.
Oh,
Not-
I love
not Bravely.
Goddammit. Clive Barker's Goddammit.
No, but
is one of my
apparently there's a
favorite
game
softwares.
called I'm Dead. But Rocco sent me a text like 2 weeks ago. It's just like new game comes out called I'm Dead. Let me see if I can find it. But
Oh my god, I love the restarting of the game, like the whole system crash.
yeah, I Am Dead is $13.39 on Steam. That's what he sent me.
It must be
I'm Dead. It's
I'm
not
Dead.
Clive Barker's Undying. But anyway,
Dude, the game just fucking restarted, Brian.
yeah, it's that's how it goes.
Jesus.
But now it's all glitch.
I broke it.
Fucking glitcher cheater.
Fucking broke it.
But yeah, dude, I agree with you. I love the setting of the castle so far. I love the setting of the village. Each thing is so iconically.
I love the daughters.
Oh, dude, I love the
I'm getting
character
horny now
design
just thinking about it.
of everything I've seen so far. The lichens, the fucking
Yeah.
the
What are those ghouls in the castle? These like.
those might even technically be zombies, man. Like
I've heard people call them zombies. I kind of call them ghouls. They
they're
look
like ghouls or
to me.
vampires, maybe like lesser vampires. But I don't because
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're technically vampires.
I
Like,
think it ties in. I think it's some shit that ties into the Maiden demo.
who knows, dude? Like I mean, it's all this.
Whoa!
Whoa.
The fucking world has changed, man.
Yeah. See now you're living in a 2D 3D world.
My third eye's open. Gomez has got the fez to see through all 4 walls.
This is like Super Mario.
3D.
The one I
acid
always
trip.
talk about, Super Mario.
Super Mario Elon skit.
Yeah. The fucking Super Mario 3D fucking Switch game or Wii game that was a RPG. I
missed
talk about
that
it all the time. It's my favorite Super Mario RPG game. But anyway, Super Mario RPG is what I think it's called. Anyway, yeah, I like it. I like Resident Evil so far. I'm excited to keep playing it.
I really was bummed. I was so tired I couldn't play last night because
Me too.
I've been really enjoying. Like Sunday was when I got to put a big chunk in.
Thank you, Andre. It was Super Paper Mario. Yeah.
Super Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Not 1000-Year Door or any of that.
I
other
do
nonsense.
like those games, those original ones, but Super Paper Mario is it's super unique. It really is. They used it was all on Wii, so you played it like a original
I like
NES.
Yeah.
Because it had the two, like, you know, A and B, but then, like, you had the fucking Z or R button and you could switch dimensions.
See,
and
I
be the
love
third.
that. I like that Zelda game on 3DS did that.
Oh.
Where I love when you can fuck with I like that this game does this, where you can. Some of the puzzle solving is just changing your perspective,
Yeah.
and it adds just a different. It's almost an art style and a different gameplay element.
Yeah, and I've mentioned this before playing other games, like, 99% of solving puzzles is changing your perspective. Like,
Even in Resident Evil 8, I found some shit that's like that.
Oh, dude, and that's another thing I did want to bring up about Resident Evil 8. Like, it fucking sucks dick. No.
I have my gripes.
No,
do,
the
but-
puzzles are creative. You know what I mean? Like, they're not just, it's not just this stupid thing. Like, even in 2 and 3 remake, they're not stupid, but they're classic Resident Evil puzzles where
Yeah,
it's
they're
like,
kind of like easy. You can bumble your way through them.
well, yeah, or grab the C4, now go unlock the battery from here, and then now go grab the fucking, like, charge from here, and now combine all three things.
Yeah.
No, the puzzles are actually kind of like, not necessarily, it's more like how Silent Hill's puzzles were, where it was like, no, these are more thinking. Like, it's not harder, it's
I'm
just...
not getting stuck. I'm never getting stuck on their puzzles.
But they also, like, trick you. There was one puzzle I saw later on in the game. I'm not going to say too much, but it was like, oh, I thought it was 100% this. And it was like, no, they knew you were going to... Oh, there was something in there you could
Yeah,
play.
I accidentally walked out.
But yeah, so in that kind... it's that kind of thing where I'm like,
Sure.
oh, okay, like... It's not the exact same game, and I love that. But it is so built off of what made those games good that I want to play it more, and that's why I know I'm going to keep playing this game over and over. Because it's good, and I want to see more of the detail that's in there and try to get all the little collectibles and everything that they put in there.
I really am enjoying, like, how weird the characters are and the, similarities to 4 that it's obviously kind of, like, basing itself off of. I got a lot of good things to say about it. The one weird thing to me is, like, this game, I think I forgave a lot of things in 7 because it's like, yo, this is VR, though.
Yes.
Like, maybe, the detail wasn't great everywhere, or maybe you couldn't shoot or break all these items, but it wasn't that apparent in 7 because, all right, I forgive it because it's VR. Even in the PSVR, it didn't look the best. If you watch it on a PS4 Pro in 1080, or upscaled if you can, it's fucking way prettier.
Yeah.
It's, It's pretty, like, grainy in the VR headset, but it's a VR game. This one doesn't have that appeal of VR, which I really wish it did. Now, there's rumors that it might get that, but the focus is definitely not there. And now I'm seeing, like, things that are kind of, like, glaring through. Like, the breakability of items. I don't know why this bothers me so bad, but I just feel like, yo, this is, like, AAA game. I can't break the fucking wine bottles. And I can break some stuff. I can break vases.
Yeah.
But I can't break this plate.
Yeah.
Well, I can break the window. I can break this glass. But this wine flask or this bottle or this vase is not breakable. Like, they're picking and choosing. Like, make the fucking make the ceramic and glass breakable.
Yeah.
Metal Gear 2 did this. Everything was fucking, I just feel like that's weird.
Yeah. I think I see what you're saying. Like, yeah.
I don't know why that's, like, my one gripe. And then, there's other little things, but that's another that is a truly little thing too.
And that kind of makes sense. Like, I understand that. Where yeah, for me, I was surprised because I could break open a window and then that window would stay broken open, and when you got close to it, would hear the.
fuck is why? I cannot figure out why.
Oh,
my god.
it's opposite of what you think it is.
I never play with my fucking Switch.
Yep. But yeah, it's definitely where fucking Last of Us 2, you could absolutely break every fucking thing.
Yeah.
In this game, it's kind of like it's a little bit more cinematic, so less on your control. But
Hey, but good on them, like quality of life upgrades, like the whole walk up to something and you're pressing X automatically pulls your knife
Yeah.
out. I didn't know that until I watched Sean play it and Rocco mentioned that.
yeah,
Because I was pulling my knife out for every item I came across
Yeah.
trying to break stuff, like old Resident Evil 4 logic.
so that
I
only
didn't know that got fixed.
there are
or
still vases
upgraded.
and pots that you can break that
Yeah.
do have stuff in it that aren't prompted by that.
True.
So that's the other thing though. You have to be that I noticed, and you have to be careful of. So but yeah, again, it's really cool that they put as much detail into that game as they did. Like visually, the fidelity is fucking man. Like I cannot believe how beautiful that game
Yeah,
is.
I'm spending a lot of time like looking around,
Yeah.
checking everything out. There's a lot to see.
Yeah,
And it's pretty.
and I'm not rushing. I'm really like only running if I'm being chased.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
same.
You know, but like
But I kind of figured out patterns where you could like, you know, hide from like Lady D is a good example of this.
uh-huh.
Like I would get in the castle and hear her stomping ass around in the other room, so I'd get crouched, open the door, and then like I'd peek out and see she was walking away from me.
Yeah.
So then I'd start to follow her, and I would just kind of like stare at her butt.
Oh, she never turns
Hey,
around
go-
if you following her?
No, dude.
Okay, because that happened to me. So that's
I-
what I remember. I remember getting something.
Crouch. It's line of sight that like sets her off. So
Okay.
I would like crouch and like look around a banister and
Okay.
just see her booty kind of shaking as she walk down the hall. It was kind of cool.
Huh. Yeah, dude. That's good to know because for me, I genuinely am terrified by her. Like
yeah.
like in the game.
I got killed a couple times by her getting
I-
cocky.
Yeah, see, I haven't gotten killed yet. Every time I see her, I don't think I've died. Have I died? I don't think I've died yet. Actually, come to think of it.
I got fucked. I got sent back. It checkpoints you pretty good with like boss fights and shit.
Yeah.
But I got sent back like a good hour of gameplay because, yeah, she was walking around the hallways
Yeah.
while I was trying to put some shit like away.
Yeah.
She just sliced me up, and I was fucking already in like caution orange or whatever.
Yeah.
And she got me, and it was like, all right, back to your save.
Yep.
Oh, that was an hour ago.
Oh, really? Because their checkpoints otherwise are pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, what I like more than anything about it is a lot of the quality of life upgrades. Like, hey, you know what? Don't heal unless you're an absolute red.
That's my thing too. Yeah, I like that.
Like, oh,
It'll tell you like, yo, heal.
yeah, like,
But if you can be one hit kill like I was in those states.
yeah, but you know, in that case, it's more of like,
Oh, the sensor telling you your health bar on
Yeah,
PS5
yeah.
is like amazing.
yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's
Gomez.
it's really cool. That is helpful. Being able to have a key item, treasure, and inventory
Yeah,
is
key
really
item-
cool.
Key items not taking up any space is huge.
Yeah, and so far I feel like because I bought the upgrade early.
What's the upgrade?
For your case?
Oh, attaché case.
Yeah, I already bought the
Yeah.
upgrade.
I did that too.
Yeah, just because it's always fuck it. Like
Well,
I'm gonna upgrade everything in the game, so I don't care what order I do it in. I know I'm gonna play. Like I said, I know I'm gonna play that game like 5 times.
Sure. And I find that with kind of like Resident Evil 4 got away from the survival horror and went more towards action, where 5 went totally action. You know, 4
Yeah.
started the action of, it's not survival horror, don't hoard your ammo. You can shoot and kill everything in this game. You're encouraged to, because I'm fucking deuces, boy. I'm out and I'm stacked rich. I'm throwing fucking $100 bills and Leal around the castle like it's nothing.
Oh,
I got fucking fat bands I'm breaking into with this fucking Duke character. He's
Yeah.
buying all my shit.
it's fun, and then I'm finding out too, like blocking is a very, very strong tactic.
Never fucking block.
I never fucking block. Dude, start
Really?
blocking.
But I don't let them get close. I'm popping caps.
So-
I love the pistol, dude.
I love the pistol. Again, so for me, it's like I love. That's why I want to play it over and over. I want to do my pistol normal Resident Evil run. I want to do my balls out run. I know there'll be an infinite ammo mode at some point because every Resident Evil game has an infinite ammo mode.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, there's gonna be fun weapons, silly weapons. Like, I can't wait to do that in this game and like, you know, get past the tension of playing it once. But like,
Yeah, I wonder if we get a crossbow or something weird.
oh yeah, that'd be fun.
There's arrows in the game so far, but I don't know. I haven't seen that weapon yet.
No, I don't know. I wonder if there's gonna be one. But either way, I think it's just really fucking cool that you have like all these different ways to play it, all these different weapons, and then yeah, there's just gonna be more stuff to do and more stuff to unlock at the end of it. But yeah, like I've also like I've noticed there's a bit of a strategy to the shooting too. Like
Okay.
I don't think, and it's never been the case in my opinion. I don't think a Resident Evil game ever rewards you for blah 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 firing. I think it's always about pick your shots every single time. You know, it's like, let's say you're coming down the hallway, even in any Resident Evil game, and they have a certain animation of what they're doing.
Oh yeah, you can disrupt that by
Yeah.
where you hit them.
Yeah, so what I've been trying to do, and that's kind of why I've been using the block more, because like let's say if they hit you for 10, like, you know, 10 hit points.
Sure.
If you block, and then you can upgrade your block later on. This is what I found out by like just
Oh.
playing around with it. But like you get the ability to like only take one of that 10 hit to your HP. So you're using way less resources if you block.
Okay.
And then you have more option for mobility because then you can block and run. And that was something I never did the first run
That
through of
quick
7.
turn is awesome. too.
Yeah, it helps to dodge too, like just because you can block and maybe kind of, you know, evade them in some way. But like, then being able to read their animation, like if somebody's like lifting up to go to attack,
Yeah.
I'll just shoot them anywhere when they're gonna attack, and no matter what, stops them. Then I wait till they start moving again, kind of. Then I shoot them, and I feel like it takes like half the bullets doing it that way.
Okay.
Then it does like pop in the head again, pop in the head again, pop in the head again. Like it feels.
I just put like 6 or 8 slugs into these fools, and then I'm now upgrading my weapon
Yeah.
so that it's got more power to it. And now I feel like it takes like maybe less, like four shots now
Yeah.
instead of 8. But yeah, sometimes the enemies would just absorb your fucking bullets like crazy.
And I feel like that's because of frequency of shot. Because we all know the Counter-Strike rule of like, you know, you watch for your crosshairs to be at the smallest, or in Resident Evil becomes the point.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like also giving them that chance to kind of like reset after a hit makes the hit its fullest.
Yeah, I can see that. It definitely will stagger them in different ways. Like,
Yeah.
I implemented that with fighting those mold enemies in 7, where I would hit them in the leg
Yeah.
to slow their fucking advance on me, because then they
Yeah.
go down on one knee. Then I could more tactfully get a headshot, you know,
Yeah.
after they were downed in that way.
I like that, and I appreciated that they brought that back, but I liked that they changed it from how it was in 7,
Yeah.
and that it wasn't like how it was in 2 and 3, because the zombies in 2 and 3 are like straight up zombies. They're decrepit. You could like knock their like.
They're mush.
I actually don't like. We've talked about it a lot of times. Like I don't kill zombies in my runs of 2 and 3 because I just dismember them and they can't do anything.
Yeah, yeah.
And my guns are strong enough that it's just pop off the knee, pop off one arm, and they can't grab you anymore. They're rendered inert, and then I just move along. But yeah,
In this game though, it's like the lichens are fucking tough, dude.
yeah, and I
You
do
sink fucking rounds into these things.
and I do like that they left that bit of like, hey, there are, like you said, there are Resident
one?
Evil points. Oh, it might be.
One.
Nice.
I was like, damn, I didn't even find that on my first playthrough in the 2 minutes that I played.
But yeah, I like that there are very more Resident Evil survival horror scenes, but then there are arenas where you get to have fun, and like Resident Evil 4 or 5 shoot a little bit more.
Yeah, I guess Mercenaries is. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's coming or if it's included
I
and
think
you just have to beat it.
I think it is included after you beat it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I found out from Dr. Ryan, like spoiler free stuff.
Yeah.
But like there is a lot of
Unlocked.
post game.
Oh,
stuff
cool.
to do. Like Resident Evil 3 post.
Yeah, we had all the not a hero, and then we had like the Lucas's fucking trapdoor shit. Or
Oh
whatever.
no, more just like replayability stuff.
Yeah, that too.
This is as far as I got in this game. Literally what you're doing right now.
The door. You unsealed the door.
Yeah, and I never played it again. It was one of those games where I picked up to try to like fuck around with, but then I ended up not fucking around with it. But it's cool and it's chill.
Some of the chat is talking about how you can't change the field of view. The devs locked it in to be scarier.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing. Even PC players are used to doing this kind of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I got no fucking problem. But they're modding it, and they were able to fix that too. So shouts out, Alistar.
The biggest
Never give
issue.
up.
The biggest issue, and I've experienced this streaming at home on my TV because I play all my games on my 55-inch TV.
Yeah.
And I'm 4 feet away from it.
I'm playing on a big TV with 7.1 sound, and dude, the scariest part is the sound design.
Yeah. Oh, the sound design's incredible.
God, it's so good.
But when it comes to like the field of view, when
Yeah.
you're that close on a monitor, that's too close. And like even sometimes when I'm playing on my big TV, being within 4 feet of the screen.
Yeah.
Well, like when I was playing Doom 3, there was one stream I had to end where I'm like,
Yo, motion
I'm
sickness.
fucking passing out if I don't stop this game right now. Like I was like, what is this? Why do I feel so sick? I haven't felt like this since I played Doom on PC. Oh,
Worm.
PC, like, because when I was a kid, I would try to play Doom on PC as a kid, like, and it would just like give me fucking headaches.
We weren't used to the fucking, we're accustomed now, maybe. to
Yeah.
Full motion graphics.
And just the frame rate and everything helps. So, but yeah, the field of vision, I can understand that. Good to know that you can mod it very easily, all the stairs, and anybody.
I mean, PC players are all about, customability.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
always come up. If you can't do something, some modder will figure
Oh,
out
yeah.
a way to do it. Not on console, though, but I got no complaints. I'm, like, really enjoying,
Yeah. Ooh, I think if you go back to
I
one of
get-
those.
Yeah, and then I turn it. Oh, shit, that
Yeah.
was close.
Ooh. Go to the. Yeah.
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah,
one
just
more.
I one of my favorite things to do in Village is just stand in the middle of a room and just listen.
Oh yeah, under the footsteps around you and above
Just
you and
All the creaks, the
Yeah.
room sounds, like,
It sounds like an old decrepit castle.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played it yet with the because I have the Pulse headphones.
Oh, okay.
I haven't played it with the 3D audio.
I
yet.
haven't done that yet either with any kind of headphone thing.
Mhm.
I've heard that it would be awesome. I feel like PC players who are saying it's not scary are sitting in front of a monitor. Oddly, like mouse and keyboard is such a different feel than an optimized controller.
Could
Kind of
be.
like setup. And I feel like they're playing with headphones on and they're just like, headshot. I'm not scared of anything. Like second screen, YouTube's here, and and it's like, God, I'm playing, and I'm fucking sipping it like a fine wine, like virgin blood. I'm sipping it like Totalis Virginis. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
This is crooked.
I'm just sipping this fine aged Resident Evil 8 every night and enjoying it, taking it in with the
Yeah.
7.1 surround and the
Yeah.
55 inches. No, I'm not no PC gamer, baby. I'm fucking console. Purist. The
well-
game Resident Evil was a PlayStation game first.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to the
PlayStation.
hardware. Yeah. Don't at me.
It definitely PC games, like, now you can just use an Xbox. You can use a fucking PlayStation 5 controller with a PC now, and it reads it
Yeah,
just fine.
that's cool. There's hope for me with PC gaming because, like, for Counter-Strike, I like mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. Well, you have
For
that
Unreal
Orb Weaver
Tournament,
too.
I like mouse and keyboard.
That
For
thing's
Quake, I
nice.
like mouse and keyboard. But, like, games that were made on console,
They're better on console.
I just like them. I just like console.
Yeah. Like, I completely agree with you. But yeah, I think
This-
re-
This place is like some important door place. is what the
Yeah.
Q told me. All right. You were saying, Brian?
oh, I like that the game has just so much immersion to it. Like, no matter how you're playing it, I'm just excited that there's a fucking good, scary, fun Resident Evil.
Oh, and laughable. Like the humor in 4 is here in 8.
Yeah.
I'm laughing my ass off at some of the shit that Ethan says, or some of the shit these characters do, or like, there's just, it's good. It's a good fucking. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the Ethan Winters deviation that Resident Evil got. This VR thing that breathed new life into the series, and now this one that, you know, still first person, which is kind of new. Only one game in. Drop the VR thing, but keep it first person. That's
I like it.
It's good for Ethan. We'll
Yeah.
see if Ethan gets one more game, and then like, all right, what are we doing next? 'Cause
Yeah.
right now it's so weird. It's so different than like I'm always gonna be a core Resident Evil.
I gotta
junkie.
agree.
I mean, 1, 2, and 3 are the tattoos up and down my leg.
Yeah. I gotta agree that as much
Oh, I can
as
swim.
oh nice, as much as I do enjoy that this is doing a totally new thing and it's something that's different, and I think they know this as well.
Yeah.
Like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remake are like exactly what I'm asking for in terms of Resident Evil games. So like, give me more of those. Like that. Those two
Yeah.
were so great.
I mean, I liked the 2 and 3 remakes, but I'm just even talking about like Tank Control's PlayStation game.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, and 3 are like core Resi Evil for me.
yeah.
So that's what I fell in love with. That's always what I'm gonna love. I know we're not getting more of that. I don't want more of that. The old exists just fine.
Yeah.
But these new ones are so different. Like this cast of characters is so fucking wild.
Yeah.
The opening of the game with the whole storybook fairy tale thing.
Yep.
That starts the opening, you know, and I'm like looking at Trish like maybe a minute and a half in, like, yo, this is fucking crazy. This is how a Resident Evil game starts.
Right.
Like the first one has live action stars members.
Yep.
You know, Joseph! Wasn't long after we discovered the mansion. I like,
Yeah.
I can't get over how strikingly different the intros for these games are, but then also
Yeah.
just like the storytelling and the gameplay and everything. It's like, well, 4 is vastly different, you know, from, and 6 is vastly different from all of them too. Like they're all different and ever evolving. But man, 1, 2, and 3 are just my
Yeah.
favorites, and this is so out there. That
Yeah.
storybook opening, I was just like, dude, is this a fucking indie game? Like, this is how like I don't know, like Journey would start,
Right. Like. Or, yeah.
or like Indivisible or something. Like it just does not seem like a Resident Evil game.
Yeah, but it looked fucking awesome. It looked like a Pixar movie. Like,
It looked like a Tim Burton opening. Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, what is this?
But again, like for me, I think it's fucking badass that they're doing a survival horror game again. It's a fucking scary game.
Yeah, I want something new.
Yeah.
All these things I'm saying are like, wow, this is so different. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, but of course, and I know there's still people out there, like there are indie developers and people out there making
Oh,
classic Tank Control style.
scaring me.
You know.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the game right now, but yeah, there's a
I
game
get
out.
linked all the time, and I've even bought a few on Steam. I just never get around to playing them.
That's also what it is for me. It's like, again, it's kind of what you said, where it's like, what I loved were those core games, not that necessarily that style alone. So for me, I love, you know, especially like Resident Evil 2, like just memories of hours spent playing that game.
Oh man.
Like trying to figure out where the fucking things were and how to do all these puzzles and yada yada. So yeah, like I'm not gonna do that again with a game that's just trying to pay homage to it.
Oh.
So that's why I like 7. I like 8. I think they're really oh, I see what you're supposed to
Yeah,
do.
that door over there.
So you do like a turnaround.
Oh. Probably gotta jump throw it. Like Super Mario 2 type floaty controls is how it feels. Honestly.
Maybe.
Boom.
Feel
You
like-
got it, and then you jump, fucking throw it. Nah.
I feel like you just oop.
Ah, you died.
Yeah, jumping kills you, so I feel like you just have to rotate it so that it puts you on the same field and you walk it in. Yeah. All right, now leave it there.
Ah, I see what you mean. You're a genius, Brian. Brian, you're a genius. You did it again.
This shit's cool. Yeah, this game looks awesome.
It's a bomb. You can flick it or throw it. You can drop it, bop it, flick it, throw it, pick it. Here we go. Oh, and he's gonna do it. And don't die. Oh, shit.
Close.
Yeah, but this is where I'm struggling. I know. God. Check it out. Ah,
Is it
what's
because you're
the
hitting
right
A instead
button?
of down and
Yep. I just do not learn fucking buttons. Can I sack? Oh, you fucking dipshit.
I have done. Oh god.
Oh God. Let's see.
Oh, good lord.
Oh God. Oh good Lord.
It's unbelievable. It's horrible. It's unbelievable. It's horrible.
It's horrible, guys. Pick this up. Here we go. Rotate this in. Brian, you know, we've got Discord for a reason, right?
Oh yeah.
Let's just take the death. We regen. Easy. Oh, what?
Ooh.
I populated right back outside here. I feel like I've been here.
You might
Oh,
have
no.
been.
I travel. Look, I'm actually traveling.
Yeah.
Well, fucking golly gee. I'm in a labyrinthian maze, Andre.
What up, Andre?
I have played Fez before, although my cousin says it's an incredible game.
Your cousin told you. You believe him?
Yeah, I believe him. He has good taste.
Okay. I believe our friend Jason Cryer. I think he has great taste. He's a taste maker, as it would be. And I was just, I saw him talking about it on Instagram, honestly, and I was like, damn, I should use my Switch more. I'll get Fez.
Yeah. And I was wanting to talk to you guys about Resident Evil 8, but I really don't want to spoil it because I beat it just a few hours ago.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Congratulations,
So-
man.
So I'm...
Is there anyone
I'm not
jacking
gonna
off
say
to us right now?
anything. I'm not going to spoil anything, but all I will say is it was everything I wanted it to be and more.
That's
Awesome.
great.
Like, it was a really, really good horror game, as well as just... you have to ride the criteria of, good horror game and just really solid game, and it was a really solid game.
That's good to hear.
The level design, the sound design is what took me off guard the most, because I play with, a sound bar that's super loud, and it feels like anywhere you walk in a house, the slightest creep makes you go... it just makes me want to jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
freaks
these
you
loud
out.
pops of wood and anything like that, and it catches me off guard.
Yeah.
But instead of talking about Resident Evil 8, I won't delve into spoilers. I don't want to give anyone a heart attack on here if I delve into that sort of stuff.
Oh,
but,
shit. Scary spoilers.
someone in the chat. Yeah.
Might get a heart attack.
Someone in the chat. Yeah. Killer DLS. They mentioned that Ellen is closing her show next year.
No. Oh, guys.
Yeah.
No.
After 19 seasons.
No, Ellen is shuttering her show, Ellen? Oh, no!
Yeah. Ain't no lies you
know.
be telling. It's the end of Ellen.
I was listening to Dave Chappelle on a Joe Rogan podcast today, and he's like, he said something that caught me off guard and made me laugh out loud. He was like, yeah, I mean, the internet's crazy. People all of a sudden found out, Ellen's a bitch. Back in the 60s, that wouldn't have happened. You could just go around in Hollywood doing
Yeah,
it.
you could be a dick. And only people in Hollywood knew that.
Who would have known? Ellen's a bitch. So the show's over. I heard stories. Another podcaster I really like, Greg Fitzsimmons, wrote for the Ellen Show for many seasons, and he had some interesting stories.
Really?
Yeah, he told these stories on his podcast years and years before all this recent Ellen kind of drama, but I don't know. Not everyone can be nice. What is Andre, what does the chat think? What does Killer DLS, what are they saying about Ellen? Are they as broken up about it as I am and Brian is?
Well, they're so sorry to see Ellen DeGenerate leave so soon.
Yeah, Felon.
It's just a sad day for everybody.
Felon to Prejudice is out, as Rocco likes to say.
Fell into prejudice.
I never heard that name.
I did. That's
What is wrong with me?
I don't know. But I fucking love when Rocco says that. Fell into prejudice. God.
Holy
God.
jeez.
But if like, I'm not gonna be talking about Resident Evil 8, but like
You
when we
keep
do
saying that. Are
go
you
down
gonna
further
tease
down
me?
the line, like maybe. No, I'm not gonna tease you. I'm just saying
Oh,
when
okay.
you guys beat the game
Get me
or do a
worried.
DPS on it, I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. 'Cause I
Okay,
have a
yeah.
lot to
Once
talk
I
about.
beat
But-
it, yeah. You know, I'll give an appropriate amount of time. I ain't gonna whip through it. So when I beat it, the PPS will be the first to know.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure, Brian, you'll have beat it by then, and we can kind of openly talk about it.
Oh,
hopefully.
it's gonna be a good time.
And then,
But,
Andre, I hope you call back in. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, and so I want to switch up what I was going to say about is when I was playing Resident Evil 8, again, no spoilers, but when I was thinking about the sort of things that used to scare me when I was little. It was like urban myths, you know, Mothman, Bigfoot, and stuff like that. And I was thinking about like a local one that's just like the one that freaked me out the most was the Goat Man. You guys ever hear about the Goat Man?
I haven't heard
goat
about.
man.
I've heard about like chupacabras, but
I know about
what's-
the baby man.
What's a goat man?
Oh no, not the baby man. But the Goat Man was a. Hold on, let me see. I think it's. I want to say.
I've heard of the
Kentucky or
Mothman.
Virginia.
Mothman freaked me out. I had a book that I got from the like Scholastic Book Fair that used to roll through your elementary school.
Yeah. He's in. It's based in Louisville, Kentucky, which freaks me out because that's close to home. But
Oh,
he's also
shit.
known as the public monster, and
Some
essentially
Kentucky
he
shit.
is a. Yeah, he is a. Like the variations of his backstory change. Like he hangs around on railroads, which freaks me out because. You know, I always thought that railroads were cool, and then I heard the story. I was like, nah.
Now, railroads are typically kind of scary in horror movies. You know, you see some
Yeah.
transients hanging out by the railroads. It's always it's kind of a sketchy place.
Yeah, and they said that the Goat Man was a goat-human hybrid who
Oh,
was
God.
a circus freak who practiced satanic magic. And-
Excuse me.
Don't worry about it. It's just as silly as it sounds reading it out loud. but,
Satanic
like this
magic.
guy,
Whoa, dude,
Or-
that's creepy.
I like satanic magic.
Yeah, Brian,
But-
you're into that?
Yeah, dude, I love that shit. This-
but essentially,
Brian, can you repeat a little satanic magic right now for me? Do you know any
Oh, God.
incantations?
I don't know any incantations, but I love watching it happen. Hail payment!
oh,
Hail
Oh, God.
payment!
Dude, I'm feeling goat.
Philip,
I'm feeling a little cloven hooves, if you know what I mean, right now. Oh God.
don't forget about our boy Black Phillip.
That's
Oh,
right.
Black Phillip. Oh my God.
Where'd the baby go?
Oh my
They never
God.
found the baby.
Dude, she was turned into mush and rubbed on the body of some fucking flabby old witch in the woods. I
That movie's
love
fucked up.
that movie, man.
I love that movie. It's like a warm blanket. It's just like
yeah.
it's a delightfully creepy movie.
It really is,
But-
huh?
But the Goat Man is said to lure in his victims with, I don't want to say like mind powers or.
Oh
like-
wow. The motherfucker's got
Hypnosis.
mind melting powers. That's like some
But
people that
he-
like Bigfoot think that he can make portals to other
I think
dimensions.
that's how he gets all over the country.
Yeah. He portals in from another dimension. That's why he can't find him. When he sees a human, he's like, "I'm out, bitch."
Oh. He's doing some Doctor Strange shit. Just makes some portal in the
Right.
middle of
Could
the
be.
forest.
Yeah, he's got a sling ring and he's fucking circling
yeah.
out with some beef
Hell
jerky.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's chewing jack links and sling ringing his way to the fucking next dimension with fucking hanging out with Daft Punk probably. Who knows? Another dimension.
Hell
Another
yeah.
dimension? Oh, those are the Beastie
But-
Boys.
They said that the Goat Man uses hypnosis on his victims, luring
Oh.
them onto train tracks, and then they get plowed by the train.
Oh.
There's apparently a string of victims. So I think what I want to get to you guys about is what is your favorite, or I don't know, what was the urban legend or cryptid that freaks you out the most?
Who's my favorite cryptid? Well, as a kid, you know, in the 80s and 90s, all the boys' toys that were marketed were like monster, like my favorite monster in my pocket. Even Pokemon is pocket monsters.
Yeah.
And I remember like loving all that shit. Like I said, that Scholastic Book Fair book where I learned about the fucking Mothman. And that always freaked me out that there was like, that's such a goofy name, but it would be like this flying thing that people don't really have a good description of what Mothman looks like because it's such a weird cryptid. But I'm a sucker for the goat sucker, to put it bluntly.
Hey guys.
I like the chupacabras.
This is
Oh,
George.
that's a good one.
It's a weird, like, there's a lot of evidence of the chupacabras aftermath where they've drained livestock.
Yeah.
Could be explained by hoaxes. Could be explained by another wild animal. Oh, I fucked myself.
Probably not. Hoax.
People don't really know. People say they got pictures of them, but it's usually like some dog that's got like rabies, so all its hair fell out and it looks all fucked up down in Mexico.
It's just got mange. It's just
Yeah.
a mangy dog. It's like,
But I
why
don't
are you
know,
taking pictures of mangy dogs, you know?
Some depictions of the chupacabra have them winged and flying around and shit. I don't know. That was always a cool one, I thought. Was there any Lebanese kind of
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
ghost stories?
I don't know if we were ever told any Lebanese ones growing up, but let's see. I'm trying to think of some of the ones that I grew up
Just liking in general.
Yeah, or knowing.
Well, we talked about Bigfoot, Lake Ness, Loch
Yeah,
Ness. That's boring.
Loch Ness was cool. I mean, Bigfoot's also pretty interesting because it's like, it's a thing. But then, I think at some point I realized like that those ones probably couldn't be real, just because they.
We got trail cameras everywhere.
We would have found them at some point. We would have had evidence
Yeah.
about it. I think, like in some way or another, like there would have been an effort to make sure that they were like taken care of, So at some point, or like, observed or in some way like brought up. So for me, I feel like those ones were a little bit harder to believe. But yeah, things like, what were they called? Not kind of like the Mothmen, but like little,
Machine elves? No.
the things that would like they would call them like streakers or something, like the black things you'd see out of the corner of your eye running by you.
Not rods.
Oh, like little floaters.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called though. I used to know all this shit when I was like in 5th and 6th grade.
Yeah.
But
Boys, dude, this was like marketed to us in the fucking 90s.
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole thing. Like, so I'm trying to think of like.
Unsolved mysteries.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
some of those things are just mostly unsolved mystery stories that I'm like, fuck, that's scary shit.
and-
You have to connect it.
Oh, this is fucking crazy.
Oh.
No! I didn't get it.
Huh.
Okay, we can start.
Okay.
We can start from here though. I think
That's
yes, it checkpoints. Here.
okay. Yeah, because it gives you a bomb up there.
Checkpoints here.
That's-
This is a sick fucking premise.
Yeah,
here.
now I kind of want to pick this game back up a little later and check it out. But yeah, I think maybe like something like that, like Mothman or like I've always.
What about the G-men, like the government agents, Men in
Oh,
Black?
I mean, those,
like
are,
Men in
those are
Black?
definitely real. Absolutely, like that.
But are they a cryptid, or I've heard also that these guys aren't human? They
Uh,
could be reptilian, shapeshifters.
could be. I mean, I think there's probably got to be something like shapeshifters
I
around.
would love it. Well, Billy Corganson claims to have seen a shapeshifter, and he wrote Siamese Dream. So
Yeah, I think just in general, like ghosts and spirits, I think in some way have to be real. Like
some sort of supernatural
Right.
afterlife or other dimension. What if it's just other dimensions
That's all
interacting upon ours?
it could be. It could be just the different like planar worlds that we don't understand interjecting with each other.
That's
And
a little crossover, a little variant.
yeah, like
That
I mean,
reminds me.
they
Oh,
say like
sorry.
when you die, your energy doesn't just disappear, right? So like there
Fuck this.
there are billions of stars, billions of people, billions of points of energy, and then we're also like not looking at it in the idea of like a broader scope of all those things could be manifested in a number of different ways that we couldn't even fucking fathom because it's not dimensionally fathomable for us.
Yeah, we're not into quantum theory quite yet.
It kind of reminds me, like Brian, what you're saying. It kind of reminds me of the H.P. Lovecraft story From Beyond. Have you guys ever heard
Oh,
of that
yeah.
story?
Oh,
It's
hell
like-
yeah.
I love it.
Hell yeah, From Beyond.
I haven't.
Sexy.
Yeah, it's where every dimension's lined up, but we just don't see it. As soon as you peel back that curtain, just scary stuff. It's just like
Scary stuff. And you might have a housemate who wears lingerie and chains herself to a cross in your attic.
Oh, I hope.
or you could have a giant worm just
Dude, that
cover you in
pineal
acid.
gland, dude. You got a big worm sticking out of your pineal gland, and you act like that's a fucking problem. I'm just trying to do a little research. Jeffrey Coombs here, just trying to do a little research, and you're fucking judging me for having fucking slimy pink eels sliding in and around my orifices. These are interdimensional
So what if I
slime
suck out
eels.
on? So what if I suck out an eyeball? I mean,
Yeah.
it's research here.
I'm an eye sucker. You got a problem?
Yeah.
Don't fucking judge.
But yeah,
I
I
gotta-
think just with things like deja vu, things like all these things.
Oh, I love deja vu. I have it a lot.
I have them a lot, and they're always very specific.
Yeah.
And it's for me, it's
Makes me
not
think.
like I feel like this is I've been here before. It's always and now I'm gonna turn left and see this, and then it's the fucking
Yeah.
It's the Mulholland Drive talking about the goddamn drain going to or not Mulholland Drive. Is it Mulholland Drive that they do that in?
The dream.
Where he talks about seeing the
Oh no, that is Mulholland Drive. Yes.
yeah.
the nightmare scene.
The nightmare scene in Mulholland Drive. It's that, but it's not a nightmare. It's like I'll be sitting there and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember remembering this at a different time, but not right
Yeah,
now.
I do have that too.
And that makes me
It's like-
think of fucking if you haven't seen that movie Arrival with Amy
I have
Adams.
seen Arrival.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I think about that movie a lot. If you, with all what we've been talking about today, Andre, if you have not seen Arrival, like
I have seen Arrival.
Okay,
Guys,
good.
We're talking about cosmic, fucking cryptids, deja vu, and I've got literal black holes
are back.
showing
Oh,
up in the
shit.
fucking game, dude. A hexahedron. I don't even know. Is that English?
I don't know, probably not.
Probably not.
Another thing, talking about like the overlapping dimensions, I was thinking about Bioshock Infinite. Whenever you have a nosebleed, that's like a version of yourself dying, and you're feeling it. I just like that fucked with me a lot. Like when I
Oh,
played
yeah.
that game, I was like, oh Jesus, like how many times have I died? If that game, according to that game,
That's some cool writing in that game. That does that well.
Which game was it?
Bioshock Infinite.
Oh.
The whole
I love
nosebleed
that
thing.
thing.
Oh.
Now we're talking about
forgot
all
about
the cryptid, conversation. Do we throw aliens in? Is that considered a cryptid?
I would consider that. Oh, that reminds me of
No.
like another thing that
You don't
happened
think? I
close to
mean,
me.
well, because okay, like, and what type of alien are we talking about? Like, interdimensional visitors, travelers, or extraterrestrial from another planet, billions of light years away? Kind of some type of technology where they're either sending drones or they're here themselves.
That
Like,
does remind me of another
which
thing that happened
alien
close to me.
of those two,
Uh,
and are they cryptids? Could a cryptid just be an interdimensional kind of xenomorph?
Good question.
I mean, I guess it could, but
Wouldn't hurt.
This story is called the Kelly Hopkinsville Encounter. You guys ever hear of that?
No.
The what?
It's called the Kelly Hopkinsville Encounter. It's also known as the Kentucky Goblin story. It's a story about a family terrorized by little green men. the
Oh,
little
some
gray
Jersey
men.
Devil. I forgot about the Jersey Devil too. I always thought he was lame.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
But according to the story, a family was visited by what they assumed to be demons, but they're most likely extraterrestrials, or so people say they
Little
are.
green men, huh?
Little gray men, but they
Oh,
have
gray.
giant bat-like. They have bat-like faces, really far away apart, black eyes that reflect when you shine lights at them.
Oh yeah,
And they have
yeah.
bat-like ears, long
Well, that's
arms,
creepy.
and
I just happen to have it here.
they said that the family shot shots at it with shotguns, tried to combat it while the police were on their way. And when they showed up, there were signs of entry, but they could not find anything about it.
So, in other
But
words, no evidence. That's the problem with all this cryptid talk. Is like there's never any solid, real evidence.
Yeah.
But that's the sad thing. Like, it's an interesting story. Like, most cryptid stories are really interesting, but at the end of the day, it's just like, trust me,
Yeah.
we're the victim.
Are these people lying though? I don't know.
You know, I think
It's just like fire. It's like fire in the sky. You know that it's an interesting story, crazy movie. You know, crazy true story.
Wasn't Mila
but
Jovovich in that
it's
with the
that
owls?
guy's- Oh yeah, that's the eighth. Well, no, fourth kind.
Oh, the
Oh.
fourth kind. That was with the. She was in Alaska, and the aliens were like kind of disguising themselves as owls. And that was That was very like Twin Peaks. Like there was that whole thing with the owls. They're not what they seem.
It was weird, dude.
And,
They were, yeah.
And it was like Major Briggs was investigating all that alien stuff, and it had to do with the owls. That's kind of an archetype that goes on with that animal a lot.
Right.
You get the Moloch thing, the owl god represented in, you know, that kind of weird pagan ritual imagery.
Yeah.
What's up with fucking owls, dude?
They're up to something.
Do they know something we don't know?
Yeah, man. They know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
1, 2, 3.
I think you can. Yeah.
They knew.
Now, can you jump to those platforms down there?
Oh,
fudgicles. Yeah, dude. I think there's always gonna be. I think the one thing we have to recognize and to genuinely ground this conversation is that there's so much we don't fucking know, and for
so much more that we don't know than we do know.
and especially in terms
Exactly.
of ability of comprehension. To begin to suppose that we have any sort of idea, like I can't even tell you what Garrett is thinking right now. I might have a good guess because I've
Not
known him
yet.
long enough, but like
Give me that brain implant so I can upload it.
that's what I'm
in
saying.
real
Like
time.
we still don't know what each other mean. So how can we know anything outside of that? So
Dude, I don't even know that what's going on in my head is like the same kind of thing going on in your head.
And
I
that-
don't even you know, this could be Truman Show type shit.
Yeah.
For me. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't fucking know.
and
I don't
that's
think so.
and that's something I've always said too. Like I mean, yeah, we can all agree the sleeves on this shirt are white, but who's to say what your perception of how white is what this is to anybody else?
Yeah.
You know, like that's what. And if you're like, oh come on, Brian, you're stretching. People who are colorblind.
Yeah, how long did it just take for us to even figure out that was a thing among how long human beings have been on the planet? And it was probably forever and ages and centuries. People were just like, "No, that guy's lying. Blue is blue for him.
Yeah.
He can't see
Yeah.
fucking red. Come on."
Yeah.
Well, I had this sort of conversation with my friend Kanan when I was still in at my college, and I was talking about how I'm excited for like space exploration. And he said, "Dude, people still don't even know. Like, we've only seen like 20 to 30% of the ocean. We
Oh,
still
yeah.
have no idea what is down there." It's like I didn't really think of it. I was like, there are still jungles, oceans, and species and animals that we don't even know
Yeah.
about.
See,
that could,
that's
like,
why
cure
maybe
diseases and stuff
I
like
give
that.
some credit to the Bigfoot thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, how much Pacific Northwest is there that we haven't seen or
I-
haven't mapped?
I think if we can find Osama bin Laden in a fucking house somewhere randomly, we
Or-
can find a fucking big. That's what I mean by it.
Osama!
Like if there are people crazy enough to believe that the Biggie Tupac beef was real, that there are going to be people motivated enough to try to find Bigfoot. Like there are
Well,
TV.
people tried.
That's what I mean. Like and so those people are going to be at some point statistically. Oh, climb up the vine maybe when you have it flat shaped. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're statistically gonna fucking find something, and when it happens, there's no way they're gonna be quiet about it. They spent their whole lives working on that.
Well, they fake it even.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. I think a lot of times, like most things, they need to justify their ends and not look crazy. So
Yeah.
they're like, no, he's real. We were so close, but then this happened, and it's always
And the
these.
footage was messed up.
Yeah. Oh, some weird electromagnetic thing occurred.
That's
and we
why
weren't
they
able.
think he
A
is
rogue-
interdimensionally shifting into a different plane of existence, and he creates an electromagnetic pulse that wipes out our memory card.
Yep. And
Guys,
that-
I'm sorry, but a rogue strike of lightning just hit this camera.
yeah.
Yeah, or like we were, suddenly a white flash of light occurred and
Oh, just like Fez.
all of our everything was the same, but all of the footage was gone. For me, it's
damn skunk ape got away again.
it's
Fuck.
literally the exact same reason I, as a kid, hated the movie Contact, but now respect it as an adult, because at the end of the movie, we went on that experience with the character. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Contact, but the idea.
Jodie Foster action for you.
Yeah, have you seen it, Andre?
I have not. That's on my watch list.
It's-
I've heard really good things about
It's cool.
Contact.
Honestly, it's a long ass movie, and it's a little dry, but you might enjoy it just because you're
It's a
in
cool
that
alien movie.
Yeah, you're in that space. Well, see, and that's the weird thing about it. Yeah, it's an interesting alien movie
Yeah.
that kind of skates that or offers that question of like, all right,
What is an alien?
is this an alien or is this
Yeah.
a hoax? What's going on here? And then yeah, there's like when now that I know you haven't seen it, I won't blatantly spoiler. But like the end of that movie is so frustrating because you've gone on this experience with these characters, you know what they've seen, and now they're being put up against what other people experienced on their side of it, and that again comes down to the whole purpose of this conversation that I think we got on this, which is puzzle games change our perspective.
Yeah.
And I think I love movies about like extraterrestrial things, cryptids, and aliens and all that because
Well,
it's
you're a
just like,
kaiju fan.
even though like I'm always skeptical about these things, but it's always sort of fun to like believe in it. Just like
Well,
you're
yeah,
along
it's-
with it.
Thank you,
looking
Thought
for
Cost,
it.
for the raid. Sorry to cut you
It's
off. bud.
definitely a huge what if, but oh yeah, thank you by the way, Thought
Yeah.
Coppers out there, deputies.
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
Sure do love you.
But the ending of
I
Like-
smoke good weed, bitch.
Sorry,
Is there
go
anyone
But-
jacking off to this right now?
ahead. You gotta talk through the drops.
Thank you, cops.
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
Thank you.
Wow, sorry, what kaiju?
Thank you.
No. But I do appreciate the call, man.
hey, it's no problem, man.
All right.
But I hope you guys have a good night, and anyone in the chat, stay believing in creepy things.
Yeah,
I'm sure
keep
it's
your mind open.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And,
Get out there and
you guys
watch
have
Tales
a-
from the Crypt.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
you guys enjoy Resident Evil 8. It's a really great game.
We will.
I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, Andre.
Enjoy Bordello of Blood, Tales from the Crypt. Enjoy
Demon Knight, dude.
Demon Knight, Lady D's Basement Full of Blood. Enjoy that too.
And so for me, like, I guess maybe that's why you and I are probably a little bit more primed for this. Again, we were Resident Evil fans 25, 30 years ago when the fucking games were coming
Sure.
out.
I mean, that was like the game that got me hooked on video games.
Oh, really?
The first Resident Evil.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the first Resident Evil on the Sony PlayStation is like responsible for me being like a video game fan in general.
Oh, okay.
100%.
See, I figured you were, I mean, I knew you were probably a gamer with a Nintendo and, Super Nintendo and stuff
Yeah.
growing up, but, yeah, like,
But
for
I
me,
put
it's
it
been
away. Like I had gotten into PC gaming, kind
Huh.
of, and then I was like, I put the Genesis away. I packed up the NES. Like when those toys got old, I put them away.
Yeah.
And then when the PlayStation hit and I played Resident Evil, it was like, no, dust those off and never fucking sell them at the garage sale. Like I'm fucking obsessed with the whole, arc of gaming. Like I want to experience everything as a fan of the art form.
Yeah.
That was that game. It was the first one.
Really? Okay. That's cool. I think Resident Evil 2 was definitely a hallmark game for me too. Like once I played,
Such a big game.
Well, it's just like for some reason I you know what? It was one of those games that was a hard game for me.
Yeah.
Like because I was young enough. I played it on N64. Because for me, the
RE2 cartridge. I remember I worked at KB's when that came out.
Yeah, I have that at my parents' house still with my N64 in a box with all my fucking N64 games. Like I haven't gotten rid of my original consoles. The only thing I ever got rid of was my GameCube because my Wii does that, and then I still have. I keep pretty
I kept
much
it all, man. Even the GameCube.
I
Game Boy.
I wish I would have kept a GameCube, but honestly, they're so easy to find now that it's not that big of a deal.
Sure, yeah.
But and the fact that
I went back because consoles are so easy to find. I've gone back and got the consoles I didn't have as a kid.
Yeah.
Like I got the Dreamcast and I got the N64 because I didn't have those.
Oh yeah. For me, like it was our first system was either a Game Boy or an NES. But then once we had the NES, it was like, no, video games are it. And I remember going to Toys R Us and Costco when they would have the setup for the Genesis, and it was like, now we need a Genesis, and I need to play Sega. And then like, I kind of put it away in a way. Like I did other stuff, But like, yeah, especially around N64. Oh, maybe you can flip it and go around. Yeah, like if you go left. No.
Yeah.
Can you? Oh, just jump into the little box. You can
What?
just platform into the little area. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Dude, I keep forgetting you can do that.
I don't know how I did that. Wall wrap. That was cool.
Dude, I remember like every console release being excited, being like,
oh god, yeah, waiting, reading online.
Yeah.
Or reading in the back of a Game Pro.
being a poor kid and not being able to afford them, so knowing I wasn't going to get the system until like
Oh fuck.
2 or 3 years into the cycle, if at all, you know? Like you
Hating that Code Veronica came out on Dreamcast. And
Oh,
I
no,
didn't
see,
have a Dreamcast.
I had a Dreamcast. So I was like, fuck yeah, Code Veronica on there. Like, because at that point I was also huge on but I wanted all the systems. Like, that's, everybody did. But I never hated on Sega or Nintendo. I talked shit whenever I was with my friends because that's what you did. But I love video games. So when I played Resident Evil, that was like the first adult kind of hard game I played since like Ocarina of Time. And at that point, I think I was like 12 or 13, so it was like, yeah, I can play adult games.
Yeah.
So I stuck with it. It had
No one's gonna stop
zombies.
me.
At that point, like I was saying, like just a moment ago, like at that point, I was super into like Evil Dead, Chucky, fucking Nightmare on Elm Street, all the fucking horror movies that you and I have talked hours and hours with Derek, like endlessly about, like, oh fuck. You know, those things were already there. So this was the first game that had that shit in there, and it was actually like scary and legitimately good. So yeah, for me, I just love those games in that series.
They were something else, man. I mean, they were genre defining.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2 especially, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it was a big hit. Like for me, it was definitely the first one, but then 2 evolved on it so well.
Yeah, and then 3 was even.
But I feel like this generation of kids playing games, maybe Resident Evil 7 and 8 are their first Resident Evils.
Yeah.
Like, it's affecting them in a way where they're, like, stoked. Like, I'm seeing a lot. So much so that, God, spoilers for this game were so heavy.
Yeah.
Like, on Twitter, day one, like, Friday, the game came out. And everyone's super cool with just fucking spoiling the shit out of it. I'm like, guys, I fucking work. I haven't gotten home to play this yet. Like, slow the fuck down.
Yeah, and that's kind of the bummer that oh fuck.
You can do it, Brian.
Oh no, I can say just fine. I'm just like with you.
Don't worry about me. It's gonna take a while longer.
Oh god, I'm so focused on it. It's like not talking during a pitch in baseball. Like you just
I know,
out
that's
of
like-
respect, you don't say anything. I think you can start from down there and rotate too. It might be easier because then you're not doing that grab on jump.
And I think you pause time slowly when you
Yeah.
turn.
Because
You
you're
have
losing
time to kind of look.
Yeah, you're losing half a second on that first jump because you would have to like climb up the
Climb
ledge.
up.
Now, oh yeah, there you go. Good job. But yeah, I think
Thank you.
again for me, I love that
Thank
there's all
you.
these new games, and like you said, there's a whole generation of people who've never played. I think you have to rotate it to the open side. As stupid
where
as that is.
Where is it?
Right
oh,
there.
I thought I was there. God, there's a whole new generation, you know, like...
Yeah, games are different now.
People are just seeing the game, too, on Twitch. They watch their favorite streamer play it. They don't even need to buy the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And that's a whole huge thing, too. We won't even get started on TikTok.
I mean, honestly, TikTok is what fuels Fortnite, so
Well,
I
there
get
is
it.
a new TikToker out there. Well, he's not new. He's been around for a while, but...
That's right.
He's one of the best singers I know out there. Brian,
Right.
if you could hit that, please.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love his song.
10, 9, 7, 6,
Good lyrics.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, beautiful. Listen to that voice.
1,
like
2,
an angel.
3,
Okay,
4,
what the...
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think they have a charcoal mask on.
10, 11, 12,
Oh, he's doing like a face peel.
13,
I got it.
14, 15, 16.
This,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you. This TikToker...
6, 7, 8, 9.
He was shown to me
10,
from
11,
our
12,
friends
13,
Rodrigo and Mauricio.
14, 15,
Show me this guy's...
16,
It looked like the Vietnamese version of Rodrigo.
18,
They do have a similar build, you're right.
Yeah.
The fucking... It's that swole diet. There. It just gets you jacked in under 30 days.
Yeah, come on. Hello, Sue. Oh,
my
Pakistan, holy that you. I love you so much.
Oh
yeah,
my God,
come
I've
on.
never
Yeah.
I've never seen him freestyle.
You wildin' out.
1, 2, 3,
I always
4,
see him doing
5,
the
6,
numbers,
7,
he
8,
was getting
9,
crazy
10,
there.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Sounds like a
16,
priest reading a
17,
sermon.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. 1,
Come on,
2,
yeah.
20, 21, 22.
That's a forlorn 20.
24, 25,
Oh,
26, 27, 28. Yeah.
All right.
30, 31.
He's getting his little brother involved now. That's where I draw the line. Stick to your own type of it. Stay in your lane.
Oh my. 25.
It's time for a break. I can't take any more of it.
Jesus Christ.
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
I am about to.
Y'all know me.
613.
613.
We'll be right back.
Ottawa, Ontario. I smoke good weed, bitch.
I'm from motherfucking Canada, shit.
And when I spit, my flow's insane. I be in my mode, you know what I'm trying to say. I'ma just explain them words. Y'all motherfuckers ain't even never heard. And that's my word. I'ma spin it, I'ma rip it, trip it, dip it, oh shit. Throw the bitch ass motherfucker in the ocean.
Oh!
Shoulda paid me what he owed me. Motherfucking money, get your paper, get your dough. Gotta get my money on my mind every time. I just stay on my grind, words coming out my brain every time. You know my name, I don't play no games. Fuck the police, y'all know what I'm saying, man. Oh no, I gotta let them know. Joe somebody, here we go, buddy.
Hello.
Hey, homie.
Yeah?
Y'all know
Yeah, I want
me.
food.
613. Bitch, all the what shit. I'm a killer
for
like
my mouth.
oh, y'all don't know.
For
What? Here's my name. I'm a getting game. Joe somebody. Y'all know me.
We're picking up.
Okay.
I'd like to get some frog leg.
You're not funny, okay?
Huh?
You're not funny. You're not funny. We don't serve frog legs, sir.
What? Or this frog?
We don't have frog.
What's the matter?
We not.
I want frog in my mouth.
You can go to the lake.
You can go jump in the lake, pal.
But we don't have frogs, sir.
I want to put frog legs into my mouth.
And then go somewhere else.
Why don't you come down?
Come down where?
To my house.
We don't have frog legs.
Can you give me a frog?
We have frog legs.
How about a turtle?
We're sorry, we don't have turtle.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
I want to put turtle in my mouth.
We live in America, no more, okay?
You don't live in...
FOB. You go back to Vietnam? No. Vietnam?
I want to eat a turtle.
You want to eat a turtle?
Uh-huh.
Maybe your backyard has to.
You have to go to your backyard?
To your backyard.
How much is it?
For your turtle?
Yeah.
Free in your backyard.
I want the turtle.
In your backyard.
Brother!
And I want a frog leg. And I want scorpion.
You want scorpion?
Yes.
Okay, let
Big
me
dude.
see. Scorpion. Okay, this is not funny, okay? Okay?
What?
You keep harassing me, I call the police. You want me to call the police right now? They can trace your phone right now, your number right now.
I want the turtle.
They can trace anything, okay? In America.
Long American style! Truly underrated.
All right. We're back. We're right back. Kevin's in space.
I want the turtle.
And I want the turtle.
I
I will say that we've fallen asleep here in Fez.
Oh, yeah.
But I do like, it looks like now if I can kind of like look, there's this cube shards you want to collect in all these worlds, but keeping track of like which door connects to which one, Man, that's gonna be tough for me. I'm already finding it hard here on the stream today.
Oh.
Whoa! Shit, didn't make it. Okay, which way do I fall? If the camera can't see me, maybe I won't. Okay, well that'll work. Wow. Tonight I plan on probably just eating Mexican food and going to sleep. But Thursday night, man, all this talk about Resident Evil 8, I'm like dying to play more.
Oh yeah, I probably won't. I want to play tonight, but even like Thursday night when it came out, I played for like an hour or two, but I also knew I am not in the mental place to fucking play this game right now. Like I'm too tired, and I'm not. I want to play this game when I
want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I gotta wake up.
That's I'm off tomorrow, so that's fucking all day tomorrow.
Oh hell yeah.
Jesus, cannot wait.
That's my Saturday, I think. Hopefully. Although last Saturday I was like, I'm not gonna play during the day, so I might as well get some stuff done during the day, and then I'll have all night to play. You know, stay up late, drink a bunch of coffee. I even took a nap on Sunday, so that I would be able to stay up later playing.
Dude, that was me on Monday. I had some work to do.
It's got to be a trick to this room. It's cobwebs in all the corners, but nothing to do, I guess. Sit around
Probably gotta
home,
pull back the
nothing
curtain.
to do. How would you pull back a curtain?
I don't know.
Huh.
Oh no, you just jump to the other side here.
Well, I don't know. Maybe more than one on this level, but I don't know. Gotta be in the right mind. So I was trying to get shit done during the day on Saturday, and I was, you know.
Yeah.
I was good at getting some. I had a list. You know, I kind of list out all these things I want to get done throughout the week or throughout the, you know, long-term list. Sometimes shit around the house. So I figured like I'll just cross one of those off.
Oh yeah.
I switched out a faucet in my bathroom
Oh.
for a new one. I bought the new faucet and it just sat there for a month. And I'm like, I gotta install this. Man,
Nice.
what a fucking pain in the ass.
Really?
Yeah, because my old faucet hadn't been removed, you
Oh.
know, in 50 fucking years. So it was like welded on all the fittings, all the fucking hot and cold lines, then the fucking drain assembly. Everything was like such old piping too. Buying anything compatible with it was hard to find.
Right.
Because it's all steel and now everything's plastic and it's different, you know.
Oh.
Went from 2 inch to 1.25 inches. It was a whole fucking fun little project that turned into like, yo, you're doing this all day. And actually, I didn't start Resident Evil until about 10 at night. So it's like I could have started playing it, you know, 6:30 when it started getting dark, but I didn't play until way later.
That makes sense.
Smashed my fucking thumb, cut my finger, which has been great for my D-pad work. My fucking cut on my thumb.
That's why you're wearing a glove.
Yeah. I'm doing a little Michael Jackson tribute to King of Pop.
I thought you were gonna go golfing too.
This one's got a lot of balls. I mean, cubes.
Yeah.
I guess if there were another dimension, the cube might have been ball. Maybe that's the last level. Everything's round.
Oh. Could be. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this game. It's kind of
I saved it. Saved my ass. See this crow?
Whoa.
I love the crows in Resident Evil 8.
Yeah.
And shooting them for money is like one of my favorite pastimes now. Oh. I don't know if you've ever picked any of them off. I got so
not
much,
yet, dude.
So much 9mm ammo. I just like, yeah. It's like, you know, it's the way 4 kind of encourages you to like
have fun, shoot,
kill everything.
Yeah.
It's not like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3.
Or 7. 7 doesn't want you to kill everything.
That's kind of true too.
Or at least that's how I felt.
That's how I felt as well. Ammo was few and far between. I found myself running from Big Daddy and others a lot.
Yeah.
This has its elements of that too, where it's like, yeah, it doesn't make sense to shoot at Lady D a bunch because you just have to run from her. But I guess Resident Evil 3 Nemesis had that feature as well. Like, don't bother shooting Nemesis. Just when you get the QuickTime heartthrob event, like, run from them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like more of on the survival side.
I just like how they borrow elements from the game's history, but they make it fresh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This owl fucking looking at me. Dude. Is this an alien owl or is this a Molech owl?
Fuck.
Is this the
I don't
Close
know.
Encounters of the Fourth Kind? Oh my God, Mila Jovovich, where are you when I need you? Oh shit. Anyone else see Monster Hunter yet, or only me? Huh? I've heard no one else review that movie.
Oh
but
yeah,
me.
I forgot it came out.
I think I'm going to the theater to see A Quiet Place too. I'm dying to get back in a fucking theater, and I heard that my local theater, one that's kind of like one that I went to on purpose because it wasn't ever very populated.
Yeah.
It was always kind of empty when I went to this theater. That's why I like going to it. It finally reopened.
Okay.
Out in my neck of the woods, Brian. So I'm thinking Quiet
down.
Place 2. I totally want to go to a theater again. Now that I'm all vaxxed up, why not?
Oh, are those invisible things you can jump on?
I think I can jump here, turn it, then I can crawl here to the edge, go underside, reversal like mountain climber here. I feel like Alex Honnold going up the face of the cliff with no rope. Oh fuck me! This could happen to Alex.
I'm so fucking happy.
Sean would not like that. No, he would not be happy.
I'm so excited to go to a movie again, and like I just want there to be like a good movie to go see. Like
I'm thinking A Quiet Place too.
Well, yeah, I mean like
I like the first one.
I want to see like a theater movie, not
I think
just.
that's a theater movie. Did you see the first one in theaters?
No,
There's
I didn't see the first one.
Oh, you didn't see it,
No.
Brian? This movie, it's called A Quiet Place because you can't talk, or this unknown
Yeah.
thing that invades Earth and wipes you out will like come get you and
Yeah.
fucking slaughter you. So the sound in the film is just like nature, the scene, the fucking trees, footsteps, windows creaking, people moving blankets and clothing. There's no dialogue for like the first fucking hour of this movie.
Yeah.
And it's unnerving. So the theater full of people starts like giggling and stuff, like unconscious, like nervous laughter at things.
Okay.
And it's a theater experience, I think, because being in a theater full of people where there's no dialogue for the first hour of a movie, it's weird because you hear everyone in the theater.
Interesting. Okay.
It was cool in that way. But I'm with you. Like, I wish Tenet would be re-released
I think
right
they
now.
might.
I
There you
hope.
go.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Do it now. Like, the theaters are open. Let's get some bangers out to go see. Because I'll see A Quiet Place, but next weekend I want to go see something else.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
fuck!
I wanna see something that isn't.
Oh my god.
I want to see like a movie that's for the theaters, like that's really gonna make use of like the big, full sound of the theater.
You want that big full sound?
Yeah, I wanna. I mean, part of the experience of going to a theater for me is experiencing the Dolby Atmos, like,
I'm telling
state
you,
of the art.
dude, sound in A Quiet Place too might be there. This
Yeah.
is like, this is another big fucking launch. This one was already, I guess, before COVID hit and got pulled. So
Okay.
This movie's over, been fully final edited, ready to release for well over a year.
Okay.
I don't know what else could get me back into the scene. There's nothing else on the horizon, I saw Mortal Kombat. I don't want to watch it again bad enough to go to the theater for that. Oh fuck, why can't I do this? It's almost good that I die while not accidentally falling to a lower level. Oh, like, yeah, okay, I died, so I go right back to my place.
Yeah.
Is there anything on the horizon for you that's gonna get your butt back in the theater?
I mean, I'll go see anything, but I'm just saying, like, I really want like more of a big movie, big Hollywood, like, like I was excited to see Fast and Furious in theaters, like something like that. Like I don't care about necessarily seeing like the scary movie or
no, that's just like the only big blockbuster, like that's only the big non-streaming movie I know of that's like out in theaters. Like everything else is like streaming on demand right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like
and
Mortal
I already
Kombat.
saw it.
Like I haven't seen Mortal Kombat. It'd be worth going to the
You
theater.
should go to the theater for that.
Yeah,
you know?
like
if I hadn't seen MK yet, I would go to the theater to see that.
Yeah. So
that would be fun.
yeah, it's just thinking of things that I actually feel like seeing right now. Like fuck, and I don't know. I haven't thought about movies in the theater since Tenet.
Go see A Quiet Place 1 tonight, and then you could be prepped for A Quiet Place 2.
Whoa.
With Emily Blunt and her husband, director John Krasinski.
Oh yeah, he directed it.
I didn't know that that's a guy. I didn't watch The Office. But
Oh, you didn't?
No.
When we were all
Rocco,
talking
Derek,
about
and
it?
Sean constantly talked about it. I never saw it.
Oh.
Damn it, restart me. Oh, it restarts you where you last were alive. Okay, don't
Yeah.
restart me, fucker. The Office has like no relevance in my life at all. So I don't know him from jack shit. He's just like the guy from A Quiet Place. But I didn't know he was married to Emily Blunt either.
Yeah.
Like when they made that movie.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how it all happened, I guess.
Not like, you know, your usual like horror film story, like success story, I guess.
No.
Nope. Fuck. Oh, well, I can go in this door, I guess. This is unopened. Or have I been in here already? I already forgot. Shit.
I don't know.
Do you want to talk to Rocktopus? That's a name I
Yeah.
haven't seen in quite a while.
What up, Rocktopus? We'll give you a second.
Brian doesn't sound too excited about A Quiet Place.
No, I am.
I'm feeling hype on it.
You're not too excited about A Quiet Place?
I wanted
Quiet
to see
Place
the original.
2? Did you see it, Rocktop?
I did see The Quiet Place.
Did
in
you like
theaters
that?
when it first came out?
Are you a fan of the film?
It was. I thought it was all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know a lot of people who liked it as much as I did. I mean, I liked It Follows a lot. I liked The Quiet Place a lot. Yeah, I just had this indie horror film vibe to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean,
and
I
it
guess,
was made with a real small budget.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know John Krasinski made the movie.
I mean, yeah, the story of it I like too. That the fact that he wrote, directed, funded, and like got to be his own, you know, kind of auteur with it. And that's I just appreciate an artist not being edited.
Wow, yeah.
That's almost why I feel like Metal Gear surpassed Resident Evil as my favorite video game franchise, because you have one common vision where it's like Resident Evil is like so all over the place. Like I don't know who at Capcom's involved anymore, but it's so far from what Shinji Mikami came up with originally, you know. But
sure. Yeah.
But are you getting back into the theater anytime? Have they reopened theaters in your neck of the woods?
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Actually, my girlfriend and I just went and saw Scott Pilgrim in Dolby Atmos.
See the
or
old
whatever
shit. Brian, that's
Yeah.
what we're talking about. That Atmos.
Yeah.
That was great, other than the fact that there were people way in the back that just talked at full volume throughout the entire film.
They forgot what it was like to fucking have to be around other courteous human beings for a year. Yeah, what is with the talking in these?
Oh God! I'm so glad that we were near the middle of the theater, because if I was near them, I would have just been like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
If I'm near people that do that shit now, I move. I get up and I'm like, hey, you know, and Trish knows she's got to deal with my neurosis.
Well, yeah, because I don't want to fucking yapping.
I'm like, sorry, babe, we got to get your shit. We got to get up and move. She's like, why? I'm like, because I can fucking hear them. They're not going to shut up. I don't want to deal with it. If it's
and
too
they don't
bad,
shut up.
Yeah, if it's real bad, I'll be like, hey guys, can you keep it down? Like if they're right behind me and it's like, all right, I'll say something. But it also depends. Like I feel like a pussy. Like if some fucking big burly dude who can kick my ass, I ain't saying shit.
Yeah, like it was like a whole group of people that were just like talking way in the back.
That's like a
and
mob, dude. Could you take a whole group?
Yeah,
I
and
don't know.
I don't know. Like I was lucky that we were far enough up front that we didn't really hear them during like. I mean, it was Dolby Atmos too, so it was loud as fuck. So we didn't really like. We didn't really hear them too much, but like I could hear.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I could hear people that were close to them shushing them, like literally just going.
So they were being shushed.
Oh, absolutely, and
That's where
they wouldn't stop talking.
That's where now. What do you do, Brian? Do you do full Karen mode and get a manager? They're already being shushed. Do you get the management whose job it is to kind of patrol these?
That's tough, right?
These theaters.
Yeah, because like if I'm there to watch a movie, I'm gonna stay there and watch my movie.
I don't want to like get a refund and come back another. Like
that's what I mean.
I'm there now to watch.
Yeah. So for me, like I might. I don't know, cause like yeah, it's
I wouldn't even want to miss anything by going to the lobby to get the management.
I think in general, I would I start to like, just try to tune it out and focus on the movie. Like, it bugs me, and the more I think about it, it's gonna fucking bug me. But at some point, I just have to like, all right, well, I paid to watch this fucking movie, and I can't be distracted by these people. And eventually, they stop doing what they're doing. You know, like, I've never had somebody the whole movie ever do anything like wrong. Like I've heard people be like, oh yeah, they saw the person in front of me pull out their phone. It's like, well, yeah, you know what? I've had to do the thing because somehow I didn't put on fucking do not disturb mode because I wasn't thinking about my phone walking into the theater. Now all of a sudden it's popping off, so I'm gonna be like, okay, and then fucking that.
Oh, that's totally okay. That's like if you're just like turning off your phone or whatever, but if you're actively like checking Instagram,
if you're
or
scrolling,
like that,
you can see scrolling. You know.
Yeah, and I've seen some people do that, but for the most part,
fuck. I wish I would just die instead of falling on the lower area that I can't get back to.
Man, yeah, like, cause how else would you get to that other one?
I gotta just time these jumps, and I'm fucking it up so bad. Fuck you.
But yeah, I always just try to focus on what I'm there to do, even if I shouldn't have to focus that hard on it. Like, if it's to the point where it just sucks.
I've had films ruined because someone just talked through the whole fucking thing.
Wow. Yeah, I've never had somebody that persistently annoying while I'm watching a movie. It's always been like, you know, like they'll have something to say, or they'll like lean over to the person in front of them and they'll say whatever they, you know, whisper shit that they need to say, and that's always fine with me because every so often I'll lean over. But yeah, in general, I also try to focus on the movie when I'm there, so there's never a time where I like look over and start talking to the person next to me about anything that's going on in the movie. I'm like,
especially in a theater, like I gab with my girlfriend when we're fucking around, you know, watching shit on the couch.
Yeah.
You can see the raindrops hit them. Fuck.
Yeah, and I'll respond genuinely when something fucking, you know, cool happens. I'll be like, oh fuck, or if something was really funny, I'll laugh.
There's making noise in a theater is completely acceptable. Laughter, gasps, you know, reactions to things are one. And maybe, you know, maybe you inadvertently like say a word or something. But I always, if I do that, I catch myself like, ooh, I should shut up.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh fuck, oh god, oh wait, I should stop.
Yeah, that's absolutely okay.
But that's okay at a certain extent. Like there's an art form to it.
Oh, dude, I'm never going to not give Marvel and Disney credit for the fucking Captain America pop. Like at the end of fucking Endgame, when the hammer comes back to Captain America.
Yeah.
Dude,
they almost edited in a gap for applause.
Dude, I mean, everyone erupted in the theater, and I was so fucking stoked. I was there too. I was like, "Fuck yes!" When Hulk turned into when Banner turned into Hulk in the first Avengers movie, I fucking clapped as loud as I could. Like it was like a sports game at that point, and that's why I get when Scorsese says it's like a roller coaster or an amusement park because that was exciting. My genuine reaction to getting to see the Hulk was like, fuck yeah, and he punches that alien in the face, and then it's like, now the Hulk is the Hulk, and I'm like, yeah, that was the best part of the Avengers, the first Avengers movie. So like, that kind of stuff is built in.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I feel like
just talking through, and I can't even remember what it was like that last half of it. But I've done variations of all of the things where I've shushed someone.
Yeah.
I've asked them to be quiet. I've gone out to get the refund. I've gone out to get the manager to stop. Like, I feel like at one point or another, I used to go to the movies so much, you know. It's all happened. And it's all...
No, that's completely valid.
Yeah, I hate having to deal with it every fucking time.
Yeah, and again, like, certain theaters are different, too. Like,
That's why I like my quiet little... theater in the neck of the woods that I'm at where no one goes.
Yeah, if you go to the mall theater, you're going to be dealing with teenagers and kids.
Plus, if you're seeing a different thing, like, if you're going to see some, like, hidden camera, like, whatever, like, I don't care necessarily if someone talks during Jackass or a Borat movie.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Again, that's the thing, right? Like,
There's a wrong and a right spot.
Yeah.
You know?
So I think more than anything, you know, it's about whether or not you're being overtly distracting. You know, like
some people get a laugh and then they're on a fucking roll. And
Yeah.
They have all the fucking witty comebacks and shit. you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like every so often somebody will be like, "Oh, should have done that," and they'll get a
in
laugh.
a horror movie, the guy gets a laugh when he goes like, "Oh, don't go in there."
But that's part of the horror movie too. But for if
I
that
give you
happens
one,
in
it gets
fucking
annoying.
Midsommar, yeah. If you make it the gimmick, it's like, hey, shut the fuck up. But like, yeah, if you're
That
watching
would
like a
happen at
slasher
midnight.
movie, then yeah, I don't give a shit.
Midnight movies, I would go see all these horror movies like at the local you know,
Yeah.
dive theater, and that would happen where a guy would get a little, he'd get a little adulation from his first joke, and then he'd start making more and more and more, and then it would start to get so annoying.
He gets that confidence, and he's just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm actually funny. These people want this.
Yeah.
This is my 5 minutes of fame. I'm gonna do
This is
whatever
my
the
open
fuck I
mic
want."
night.
It feels
Yeah,
good
exactly.
when you have a room of a fucking
That's not the time or place for it, though.
100 people
No.
laughing at a joke you just made. You probably rarely ever had that happen to
No,
you. You know?
it's a fucking heroin, man. You feel
Yeah.
that hit, that dopamine. You're like, whoa.
I mean, we're literally doing it right now. We have 132 people watching us.
Oh,
So yeah,
shouts out.
we do this every Wednesday, 7 p.m. right here, and
Make
it's
this
like
look easy.
Yeah, but part of the reason it's fun is because it's like a fucking, you know, we get a dopamine rush every time the chat's going on.
Every
and
time I get on the phone with you,
Yeah.
Rock Tops, I'm flying. I'm on cloud 9 right now.
Me too, man. Me
Every
too.
time I look at you, I turn into a periscope.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
You see, this wasn't even that though. This was like this was literally just people talking at full volume.
Yeah.
Just not giving a shit where they were and
Yeah.
just not paying attention to the movie.
No,
And
human decency.
it's not that it was like fuck. It was a movie that me and my girlfriend had seen many times before, but we wanted to see it in Dolby Atmos or whatever
wanna
it was.
enjoy it,
We paid
yeah.
we paid $20 for these tickets each, so it was expensive, and we
Yeah.
wanted to experience it in this theater, and not have fucking people just talk throughout it like it was, I don't know, some fucking cafeteria bullshit. So
Exactly.
I don't know. That's just
I am totally with you on that. That's just being that's the same reason you don't talk at full volume in the library or at a museum. Like
Absolutely.
People are there to focus. You don't know what their level of focus is, and it's man. I think everybody agrees on that. But I'm just happy fucking theaters are open.
Yeah,
new
hear ye,
movies
hear
are gonna
ye.
fucking come
Absolutely.
out. You know, like I'm down. Yeah, now I'm down to see Quiet Places. Fuck it, why not? It's a
Oh
new movie.
shit, I got him sold, guys.
Well, I never said I didn't want to see it.
I know. I'm teasing you, dude. I'm fucking.
You got it.
No, honestly,
You fucking
especially
got 'em.
after getting sold on the sound design, like all it ever takes for me to ever
Check
want.
out the first Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Emily, I like Emily Blunt. Like
Me too.
I don't see her in a lot of shit, and you know, it's. I feel like it was an idea that went. It's like one of those A24 horror movies.
Yeah.
I don't think they produced it. They might have, but it just has this feel like the way The Witch and what was the other one I really liked? The Hail Payman. We talked about that.
Oh yeah.
Hereditary.
What's that movie called?
Hereditary. Sorry.
Hereditary, yeah. It just had this indie horror vibe of that, and it's almost like a creature feature in a way too.
Well, yeah, because again, it's kind of seeing that it's actually a self-funded movie and like like it's all John Krasinski doing this. I can see I can see that there's a lot more to this. I thought this was just like a studio picture that hired.
You know what? And it got around the same time that Bird Box came out, and that was like kind of a fucking similar plot almost, or like world building. You know.
Yeah.
It was buried. I'll admit.
I could see it.
Wow, it had a real because I mean it was his movie, but I'm like, wow, its budget was so low. Well, yeah, because.
Oh yeah, what's the budget on it?
It was 17 to 21 million. That's nothing.
Low.
That's nothing.
If you're already a fucking
$0
TV star, I mean, he was on The Office for how many fucking seasons?
Yeah.
He had that in his pocket. He could have paid for that movie cash money.
Yeah.
Son.
And so did.
And his wife is also a fucking mega fucking star, so like.
Yeah, because Emily Blunt's been in
just,
like a bunch of shit.
I love when an artist can put together something without notes from a studio or a fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Like you could really do something that's truly unique in that way.
Yeah, and that's something that that I think is really cool about comic books. That it's typically one writer doing pretty much everything. So you do get a lot of that.
A writer and an artist, typically.
Yeah. So like again, like knowing that he was the fucking director, writer, producer of this movie, it's like, oh, this is going to be something he's trying to do with a little bit of a, you know, it's a cool concept too, especially learning now a little bit more of it. It's pretty neat.
I recommend it. If anything, as a takeaway from today's episode, I recommend A Quiet Place. It's good.
Yeah.
And I will be in the theater checking that sequel out. I think Friday or I don't know. Date night's on, boys. Fucking throw a move on the old lady, see if it works out.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll do the popcorn trick in the theater. You think that will go over well?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll go over real well.
Yeah, dude. They can't kick you out.
Trish loves the popcorn trick.
Yeah, dude.
And the theater's gonna be empty, 6 feet away. You know.
There you go.
You're gonna be fine. I
They
can't
can't
shoot.
see you 6 feet away.
My butter dispenser doesn't shoot 6 feet anymore. Pushing 40, guys. It's been fun. Thank you, Rocktopus.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you guys so much.
Peace.
Peace out. Brian, I've come to a crossroads here.
All
I can't make it. I would rather die than miss the jump, because if I miss the jump and land on something lower, then you're stuck lower. So it's kind of, it's almost cool, the concept of like, oh, I should just die on this jump.
Yeah.
But I lose track. See, like, where have I visited? What do I have already?
You've been here.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know where to go next.
Oh.
Like, where's backtracking and where's the next place?
There's in the map?
I don't know how it works. This cube's showing me see-through shit.
Like, if you press pause or...
I mean, I've got cube shards.
L2, R2 doesn't switch? Fuck?
There
you go.
But these are treasure maps.
Oh.
I don't know how to fucking... Oops. Treasure maps. I don't know how to read those. I don't have any...
I don't know.
Like, what does that mean to me? You know? What is that? I haven't unlocked the mysteries of all the cubes. Wait, what are those? Artifacts. Shit, don't have any.
More treasure maps?
Say, what was that? What was that?
I said, was it more treasure maps?
No. Artifacts? I don't know what those are for. This side doesn't even have anything.
Oh.
And
it's Tetris blocks.
I can Rubik's Cube it, too, with the analog stick.
Oh.
There's a lot to still discover, and I shall keep playing and chipping away at it. For now, we'll stand under the Great Molech. We'll pay homage and pay money in bits.
Hail payment.
Hail. Thank you to all the bit senders. Thank you to the raid from our Thought Cops. We sure do love you.
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
Thank you very much. We should raid Who's on the Air, Brian.
Oh, let's see.
We raided last time. We should raid again. This was my first time playing Fez Chat. I thought we had a good little run. We didn't spin the wheel. The callers will get us in next time, and we'll spin again and again.
Let's see. Nobody on my list is streaming aside from us.
Well,
let's see over here. Let's see. Oh, I don't think we're following anybody on Mega 64's Twitch.
No, you know, we're elitist that way.
Yeah.
We don't want
Who's this?
we don't want to look that way.
I don't know who that is. Ding Dong VG?
That's just whatever the top streamer is right now. We don't need to help them out. They're in the millions right now.
Yeah, fuck that. Okay, well.
Thank you guys so much. Let's cook by the books, shall we? It's been a while.
Say what?
It's been a while since I heard this one. See you guys later.
Can I raid my channel? It's offline.
It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. He is hazy. He gotta do the cooking by the book. You know you can't be lazy. Lazy, 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 lazy.
Let me see you back it up. Drop that ass down, load it, pick that motherfucker up. Bring it down, bitch. Let me see you back it up. Drop that ass down, load it, pick that motherfucker up. Now back that pussy, she's a motherfucker. Hey, back that pussy, she's a motherfucker. Now back that pussy, she's a motherfucker. Hey, back that pussy, she's a motherfucker.
Are you real busy tonight?
I love it,
Yeah, there was for me to say, so if you bear with me, I'd appreciate it, okay? I'd like to talk to you a little bit about gangs this evening.
Gangs? What kind of gangs?
No, gangs, man.
Gangs. Okay.
Yeah, and I suggest you learn the pronunciation of the word. It is a serious topic in our society today. Dangerous, sure. A bit frightening, perhaps. I'll get back to that later. Something that needs to be addressed.
Wait! Don't go anywhere yet. Remember, your last chance at the unit shirt on shop.mega64.com.
Listen.
This is your last chance. The 64-hour special up for a second time, ending tonight. Get in while you still can. Okay, we'll see you next week.
I'll get back to that later. Something that needs to be addressed. Suicide.
Who are you?
I'll get to that a little later as well.
Well, if you don't want to tell me who you are, then I don't need to stand here and listen.
No, my name is Sissy. I'll tell you that up front. I want to be up front with you.
From where?
I'll get back to that later. Something that needs to be addressed. I'll get back to that later.
Rub that shit, it's yours, bitch. Grab it, dick, it's yours, bitch. Rub that shit, it's yours, bitch. Grab it, dick, 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 it's yours.
Well, I'm not really interested.
I think you would if you knew how this information could benefit you and your business. It is very beneficial news that I have for you. Suicide. Start with that.
You call back and talk to your day again.
No, that doesn't impress me.
Yeah.
Grab it, dick, it's yours, bitch. Grab it, dick, it's yours, bitch. Turn around, bitch. Put that ass on the ground. Grind on the dick, make it get a little better. Turn around, bitch. Put that ass on the nigga. Grind on the dick, get take on his bitch.
We're part of the good faith.
Oh, yes.